Our last class we have already discussed the total internal reflection and its application, and today we will discuss refraction at spherical surfaces. Spherical surfaces that may be convex or concave. First we are taking a convex surface, rarer medium, and this spherical surface is denser medium. The refractive index of rare medium is N1 and refractive index of denser medium is N2. The center of curvature of this spherical surface is C and its pole is P. The line which joins pole and radius of center of curvature, that is called principal axis. Let an object is placed in rarer medium. So we can say at this point, at point A, refraction will take place, and at I, its real image is formed in the denser media. Now, what's the angle? At point A, if we say it is the angle of incidence I, angle between normal and refracted ray, that is angle of reflection R. Let angle between incident ray, this OA, and principal axis is alpha. Angle between principal axis and normal is beta, and angle between principal axis and refracted ray is gamma. And remember, the law of optics is valid for a small angle, means paraxial rays. This incident ray is very close to principal axis. So that is the condition for validity of the law involved in ray optics. PC is R. All, as we know, all these distances measured from pole. So P to O is U and P to I is V. Our purpose is to obtain a relation between object distance, image distance, and radius of curvature. If you remember yesterday, we have discussed Snell's law. So what is the Snell's law? Angle I is in the rarer medium, its refractive index is N1, so N1 sin I. And here in the denser medium it will be N2 sin R, both equal. For a small angle we can write N1I equal to N2R. Now this I equal to, see in the triangle AOC, I is exterior angle. So I we can write alpha plus beta. And in triangle ACI, R equal to beta minus gamma. Now if we remove the bracket, and then we can write N1 alpha plus N2 gamma equal to N2 minus N1 beta. Again, for this small angle, alpha can be written as tan alpha, beta can be as the tan beta, and gamma tan gamma. So if we see in the triangle AMO, then tan alpha equal to AM by MO. So N1 into AM by OM plus N2. Now the tan gamma, it will be AM by MI or IM equal to N2 minus N1. Now the tan beta, it will be AM by MC. when the A is very close to P, then M will be very very close to P. So that we can say by the approximation M coincides over the P. So we can write this one N1 by OP plus N2 into now AP by IP equal to N2 minus N1 AP by CP. Now N1 by OP we can write PO, all the distances are measured from pole, plus N2 by PI equal to N2 minus N1 by PC. Now if we use the sign convention that from the pole object distance is negative, means in the direction of incident ray distance taken as positive, against the direction of incident ray it is negative. So from the P, if we go towards O, means we are moving against the direction of incident ray, so it is negative. PI is positive and PC is positive. So what will be this equation? N1 by minus U plus N2 by V equal to N2 minus N1 by R. This is true, this equation is true for any kind of surfaces. Now next is refraction by a lens. See, just we have seen this equation, refraction through a surface, N1 by minus U plus N2 by V equal to N2 minus N1 by R. So if here for this interface ABC, what will be N1 by OB plus N2 by BI1, because for this interface this light is the refracted light, so this I1. Similarly for the interface ADC, this is now the incident ray, means this I1 is the virtual object for this image I. Then what will be at this interface N2? Now it's see here N1 by OB, means N1 is the refractive index of object media. Now for this final image for ADC surface, this light is incident light, so object media is N2, so N2 by minus we can say DI1, and here it will be the minus OB we can see here if we give the sign convention, plus N1 by DI, now the final image is in rarer media, equal to N2 minus N1 by DC2. For this surface ADC, C2 is the center. If we see, if we combine these two, what will be N1 by OB plus N1 by DI, because what we are here considering B and D, it is a thin lens, so it is very close, so these two will cancelled out, equal to N2 minus N1 into 1 by BC1 plus 1 by DC2. If we use now the sign convention, OB is the object distance, so 1 by minus U plus 1 by U equal to N2 minus N1 by N1. From this part N1 can be taken as common and can be transferred this side into 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. See, the R2 is here C2, so this distance is negative. It is the refraction by a lens using the refraction through spherical surfaces. Next is, this is the very important for 3 marks question, that is the lens maker's formula. See here, this is the lens, here surfaces ABC and ADC. So if we use the refraction through spherical surfaces for surface ABC, what will be? N1 by minus U plus N2 by V1, that is the image distance, this distance, equal to N2 minus N1 by R1. Now for the second surface, how we can obtain? Now for the second surface, that is ADC, object is in denser media N2 and image is in rare media. So replace N1 by N2 and N2 by N1, and also here see for this surface ADC, this we can say dI1 will be the object distance. This I1 is virtual object. So this on the principal axis. So this will be the object distance. Then what the equation 1 can be written as? N2 by minus V1 plus N1 by V equal to N1 minus N2 by R2. Just we have replaced. If we add these two, see here, N2 by V1 cancelled out. So what is left? N1 by V plus N1 by minus U equal to N2 minus N1 into 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. Why minus 1 by R2? Here it is C N2 minus N1 in equation 1. Here N1 minus N2. And we are taking common N2 minus N1. So this term will be minus 1 by R2. Again we can take N1 common from the LHS side. Then LHS will be as 1 by V minus 1 by U equal to N2 minus N1 by N1 into 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. Now, yes, beta. Okay, just wait. We will come on the blackboard. Then here, this N2, we can divide this numerator by N1. We will get N2 by N1 minus 1 into 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. Now this N2 by N1 is the refractive index of the lens with respect to the medium 1, that is N1. Here we are taking N, so N minus 1 into 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. So this is the equation. Now if this object is at infinity, then if object is at infinity, then final image will be at focus. Then the equation 3 will be 1 by F minus 1 by infinity, that is 1 by F, equal to N minus 1 into 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. This equation is known as a Lensmaker formula. Now if we see the equation 3 and 4, RH is equal, so we can write this 1 by F equal to 1 by V minus 1 by U. This is called the lens formula. It is all about the lenses, means refraction through spherical surfaces, refraction through a lens, and a Lensmaker formula. Now we will see the application of Lensmaker's formula reasoning type.